made his return back to the ring tonight on Monday Night Raw, saving Roman Reigns from Shane O'Mac and Drew McIntyre, the Scottish psychopath. What do you think about it, man? Because I tell you, no one thought they would see The Undertaker this soon after the Super Show. What are we going to call it?
The incident?
Yeah, exactly. That's what we'll call it.
The incident.
Yeah. No one thought we'd see The Undertaker this soon. But me personally, I think Undertaker said, man, I gotta get this taste out of my mouth. It's like a bad taste in my mouth, and I gotta get rid of it. I gotta do something to make me forget about what happened over there, because, I'm not throwing Marcus Bagwell on the bus or anything like that, because Marcus is a friend of mine. But after that night him and I had in Tacoma, Washington.
Well, you just were last night.
Boy, the building was sold out. By the way, I'm just throwing it out there. Me and Mark, it happened to me. It happened to me as well, and I wanted to get that taste out of my mouth, and I wanted to get it out of my mouth as quickly as I possibly could. I want to redeem myself. I knew I could go better than that. I know I'm better than that. You know what I mean? And I got a chance to do that when myself and Dallas Page, went out and, we had a chance to go out there and beat each other up. And, it wasn't a classic match or anything like that. But, we kind of redeemed ourselves. And I was able to put that past me and move forward. Never to think about it ever again, other than when people bring it up. But I'm sure The Undertaker was feeling the same way I was feeling, knowing that people was going to be bringing that up. For the rest of, his wrestling career, and probably still will. But just for himself, after going out there tonight and watching The Undertaker just a few minutes ago, it felt like watching The Undertaker of old.
Right.
I'm going to tell you, Shane O'Mac got up big time for that choke slam. I'm serious. I mean, no, I'm serious. And that's what I think. And now he's going to be in a match.
Yeah, it's
tagging
him and Roman Reigns versus Shane McMahon, Drew McIntyre at Extreme Rules next month.
Yeah, I won't be there at Extreme Rules. I won't be back to SummerSlam unless they. You know what? They're probably going to be calling me after that performance I had this weekend. And people talking about all of them. They'll be calling me. So that's another story.
But you think this is good for Taker to be back in the fray so soon? Like after Saudi Arabia, now I'm in a tag match. I'm in Extreme Rules. I'm in there's a main event program that's been going on with Roman and Shane.
I think that's the perfect way to bring Undertaker into the fold, because Roman Reigns been having a whole lot of trouble with Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre. And what better way to sell this is bring someone in to back me up. And who's bigger? What bigger name we're going to get in the business than The Undertaker? So I say, come back out. Go out there and watch that, little dirt off you, and give the people what they want to see more than if this is The Undertaker's last match. That's the one thing. If it is the last match, you don't want it to be like it was Super Showdown. That's not what you want. You don't want that for yourself. You don't want that for your kids. You don't want that for your legacy. So you say, hey man, I got to go out here and get a redo. And I think that's what this is. Undertaker saying, hey, man, let me go out here and, redo this thing all over again. Give the people what they want to see. The Undertaker, the way they are they're used to seeing them and the way they want to see them. That's right.
Yeah, I definitely don't think it's his last match, though. This match is
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't,
You're saying if that Saudi Arabia were to
if
be.
If it was, what I mean?
I
And the thing is, you never know when that last match is
it could
going to
happen
be.
any time.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Look at Sting,
Exactly.
He didn't think that was going to be his last match, but it was.
Great comparison right there with Seth Rollins. Boom, turnbuckle bump. It's all over. He didn't get a chance to go out there and show the Sting that he really wanted to show. You know what I mean? And I think Undertaker, he has a chance to actually go out there and say, hey man, it's just like me. When I was in at TNA back in the day, and I knew at the end of the day, I did not want to end my career, like that. I was like, man, I'm having fun here. It's cool and all, but I don't know if I want to end my career here. It's just, and the reason why I didn't want to end my career there, Not that it wasn't a good company or anything like that, but I just didn't feel like I had really contributed in building it. And if it was all over with, man, where did I go? After I'd been with WWE for 15 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so it's a big difference there. So I think with Undertaker leaving the business and leaving his legacy intact, the way he want to see it, I think it's very, very important. So I say big ups, big props to the Undertaker for saying, man, I'm gonna get, I'm gonna take that horse, down to the Old Town Road, and I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. I think that's where we're at right now.
And I think also we've seen Undertaker versus Roman at WrestleMania. We've seen Undertaker versus Shane at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But to have Undertaker in the ring with the Scottish psychopath Drew McIntyre, this is probably like almost a dream scenario in some ways, because Drew, big guy, tall guy, big stature, and he could really benefit from being in the ring with a guy like The Undertaker. Well, people can see him in a whole different light.
Well, the one thing I can tell you about this match between, Undertaker, just being a part of this thing, just being a part of this nucleus with Roman Reigns, as his partner, Shane McMahon, Drew McIntyre. That's a match that no one saw coming in a million years. That totally just came out of the blue. Yeah. Nobody,
no hints of it. No one predicted it.
No dirt sheet writers or anybody could have predicted that this match was going to go off without someone, giving them a little birdie in the ear or saying, hey, man, we got something big coming up. Undertaker's coming back, and he's going to be in a match with Roman Reigns, and they're going to be going against Shane McMahon. That's the only way someone would know something like that. This thing is totally out of left field, and I think as far as shaking things up, I think that's what we need, man. You might see, a lot of different people come back.
But in a different scenario, you once said, if you have Tom Brady, you're not going to put him on the bench, right?
No.
And The Undertaker is one of the greatest of all time. We've said it on the show, the greatest big man of all time. And if he's only got so many matches left, so much time left, why not utilize him?
I'm going to tell you, man, Nolan Ryan, was a grandfather, and he was still throwing strikes.
Brother.
They said, put him in the game. Go get Nolan. You know what I mean? Who can we get? Call Nolan up. You know what I mean? He cooking somewhere, cooking some barbecue.
He's cooking some great barbecue, too. You ever had that Nolan Ryan beef?
That's what I'm saying.
Man knows what he's doing.
You know what I mean? So, if you can go, man, put him in the game. That's what I'm saying. Put him in the game. Hey, guys, we got to get up out this mug, man. But Bradley,